Hi, I'm Axel.Turbo, and on today's episode we're going to find out if my old family drift car can actually be competitive on a proper drift track. Mine just went full lesbian. Ooh, looks like a right whopper. I feel like the video is an anticlimax, the car's just good. Right guys, we're back. I've had a bit of a break, life and work got in the way, but now we're back and tomorrow we are going drifting at Teesside. What we're gonna do, we've built the car right, you've seen it at Goodwood, it did everything we wanted it to in terms of being the ultimate show pony. It makes a noise, it looks cool, and it's pretty unsuspecting being an old Volvo. So, that was all good, but what I really built it for is to do drift competitions. I've set my goal pretty high. I want to drive this at Drift Masters at some point, and so far all we've done is burnouts and big skids at Silverstone, where it was fast, but you didn't really have to be on point anywhere. You know, drifting is about being in the right place with, well, if you want to be any chance of doing well now, you have to be on the wall, you have to be in the zones, you can't be just sliding around. So we have found a drift day. It's at Teesside, which is 350 miles away, unfortunately. But we're going to test this car. It's a track that I have driven at probably 5 or 6 times through Drift Cup and BDC. That was all in my Nissan S14, but that is kind of like the ultimate drift car. It had everything, it handled well, so this is going to be a really good test, going to a track that we know, that I know I can drive at and I can qualify on the kind of qualifying line and take this car, because that's what we built it for, and I'm super excited. So we've got a few issues that we've had since Goodwood. We went to Gaston track. You know, if you watch the video, we started having boost problems, particularly over boost. Well, first we had no boost because we had an air leak. Then we had all the boost and boost leak. So over boost, I mean, that could potentially damage the engine. We didn't want that. So we've had a good look at stuff, and it turns out the wastegate that we had on had developed a fault. I think it might have been a bit of an issue from the beginning because it didn't calibrate properly, but we've swapped that out and now instantly it was calibrating. We've tested it on my private test track here around the yard. It was good, so we're not having the boost problems anymore. But we've got one more issue. Teesside has a noise restriction like pretty much every drift track. So the Corvette, for example, that's too loud anywhere. But here we have a few solutions. Solution number one, wait, we're going to take the screamer pipe off, put this on. This will basically take the gases from the wastegate, put it back into the exhaust system so we can run it through the silencers. We're going to lose some of the cool sound, but that is going to make it so much quieter. So that's number one. And then we've got 2 big silencers. One's already on the car, and this is the big mama. Look, if I shout, it's like, ah! It's gone. But yeah, I'm going to have 2 big silencers, and hopefully that is going to fix it. So lift the car up and get that fitted, shall we? Right, so here you can see the first little silencer we fitted. It's all on V-bands, it's super easy, so we can just swap these out. That's something we thought about when we were designing the car, because we wanted the demos loud, and then middle loud, and then, oh yeah, and then really quiet. So, saying that wrong around. So, swap that out, shall we? Super easy, we shall see, it's probably gonna hit me on the head. One.
Glad that said it's going to be easy.
Oh, fuck. Put it the wrong way around, didn't it? There's a male and a female part, and mine just went full lesbian. Anyway, that wasn't that bad. Everything's always twice as hard when there's a camera pointing at you. So what we did here even is we've preempted going drifting and crashing it, so we're fixing all the second set of Kevlar panels up so we can get them wrapped, so when I crash we can make it good again straight away. It's not if, it's when. Yeah. It's a drift car. So yeah, we're going to put all the other stuff on, get it in the trailer, drive 350 miles, and then you'll see us at Teesside here. Right, so we've just had briefing. It's extremely hot, so Ben is taking the rear windows out to get us some airflow. We're going to go out on track, test, do some few skids. We've got some Part 1 tyres on. The main thing we're going to look for is overboosting, because now, like I said, we've put the wastegate back into the exhaust for noise. That will probably create some restriction, which could mean you're going to get more gases going through the turbo instead of out the wastegate. So we could end up with overboost, which would mean we would have to adjust the duty cycle and change the way the wastegate operates. But yeah, hopefully it won't do that, but we've already got the map ready to go if that happens. So yeah, let's go. Ooh. What are you doing, Ben?
Making the number plates to get me either way going.
No, anyone who drifts the number plate looks like a right whopper. We don't believe in street air and we don't want to make people think we're doing that, so get those right off. Although we might have to put them back if we get hungry. You need to go to the shop later. Right, so we've just done the first session. We went out. As expected, we had overboost on the gauge. So we went in, changed the map to the lower boost, and that's now gone, so that's good. However, speaking to Jay and Stu, potentially we could just ignore the dash warnings because I think they might be set wrong. So I've sent them the log file. They're going to let us know what it was actually boosting to on the other setting, and then maybe we can put that on this afternoon. But whatever setting it's on now, I have no idea, but it's fast. We've done 2 pairs of tyres that were like 70% live, and the track's running so good. There's so much seat time here, which is why we came. Yeah, we're just hot lapping, and honestly, it feels like I've already got the line. The Volvo is handling so good. It's just like my S14. It feels really good to be back here. We've done the Part 1s. Tyre machine's not here, annoyingly, so the only tyres we've got are the Destino Crova Max, which is sticky boys, so that's going to be fun. Now we're going to feel some grip in this Volvo, so yeah, we can go back out now, see how we get on, and yeah, keep moving this Volvo forward. It's a moment, touch wood, big bit of wood here. She's running mint. We have done 4 sets of tyres, and the one thing I've learned today that's amazing about Volvos, live axle, look at the tyre wear. It is perfect on every single tyre. The tyres move together and they're flat all the time, so there's hardly no adjustment on one of these old things. We started out on the Part 1 tyres and they were okay. The medium compounds, they've probably gone a bit hard. Then we went onto the softs, Crova Max, and gosh, she turns into a rocket ship. So good to drive. Definitely you can feel it needs more power on those tyres, but we started driving it harder and it's just great. I feel like this video is an anticlimax because the car's just good. Like, don't want to curse myself, but yeah, we've got 3 more sets of tyres, get them done, 7-hour drive home. And then Kevin has a Volvo, absolutely rips, ready at Silverstone. Ben's happy. Look, there's my thumb. What really is that? Fella's thumb. He's got 3 thumbs on each hand. Right, so we've just found Biz, who is a former Drift Pro, British Drift Championship driver. He's helping do some tuition here, and he said he's going to get out in his car. So we're going to jump in ours and see if we can do a bit of twinning. The first time in the Volvo twinning. It's going to be pretty sick. So yeah, let's get in the car and see what we can do. Super cool to actually initiate behind somebody, managed to catch him up and get pretty close at the end. So yeah, hopefully he said he's going to drive some more in the afternoon. So we're just about done on the tyres in the morning. We're going to swap them around and probably go out another time before lunch. And we've got to do some tyre changing and check some logs. But yeah, first taste of battle practice, Volvo's ripping. So yeah, back to how it was at Goodwood. I was getting worried that after the last run at Silverstone, we were back to the same square with square one like the Corvette, which is going to be unpredictable, but she's ripping. So yeah, I can't wait to keep driving this thing. So much fun. We've been doing a lot of testing now. We've run out of soft tyres, which were amazing on the car. But what we're really doing is testing for LZ World Tour, where we have to use a control tyre, which is a very budget semi-slick, which doesn't have much grip. So we've gone for softer tyres, and harder tyres, not quite as slippery as the ones we'll be using, but not far off. And now we're going to try, get some practice laps in on those and see if we can learn the car, because now it's going so far so good. we've done a whole drift day with a new car. It was quite uneventful. Crap for a YouTube video really, but good for the car. It was sweet. It really felt pretty much like driving my S14 in left-hand drive, which feels really weird because the S14 was a proper drift car and this is an old shed. It actually was really good. And we learned it can be really quiet, almost too quiet actually, because when you're in the chase, I couldn't actually hear if the engine would stop working or not. And it's so smooth, you can't really feel when you rev the car when you're inside. So for competition, we definitely have to make it a little bit louder so we can actually hear what we're doing. Because a few times I was like thinking I was coming up and I had high revs and I didn't, and it bogged it down a bit more than I hoped. So she's definitely ready for Silverstone, Kevin. So yeah, looking forward to what you think. Så du är väldigt välkommen till England. Köra min fina Volvo på Silverstone. So yeah, bit of a different video this time. So yeah, don't forget to follow us, like, comment, subscribe, do that. Buy a little t-shirt, it's cool. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.